This is the truly perfect, reliable and strong bunker base, designed for solo, duo and even trio players who don't want to spend all night farming and building. I'll show you my base I used for the last few wipes on the official servers with over 600 online. It has the best bunker at the moment that works on both PCs and consoles, an insane shooting floor with a full 360-degree view, 4 additional respawn rooms on the outside that cover all sides of this base, lots of boxes, furnaces, beds, turrets and other items that you might need. But most importantly, it's incredibly easy to build, as it starts with a regular 1x1, and you only need 25,000 stone, 15,000 metal and 400 high wall to build this base. So, if you want a simple, yet strong bunker base that won't be empty the next day when you wake up, this video is definitely for you. With that said, before we get to the base tour, be sure to hit that like button below, subscribe to the channel and check out today's sponsor. Rust Clash is the only place you need to go if you want to dive into case battles. You can climb 3 free cases by using code STELIC or clicking the link in the first comment. Rust Clash also has a lot of new game modes like Tiles or Crash for you to test your luck. They have many deposit methods, including crypto, cards and skins, and instant withdrawals with a store full of skins or any crypto. Don't forget about the free rain feature, which gives you random drops every 30 minutes, so you can get even more rewards. Climb your 3 free cases right now by clicking the link in the first comment, or go to rustclash.com and use code STELIC. Please remember, loot boxes sites can be addictive, so make sure you're over 18 and only spend money you can afford to lose. Good luck! Before entering the base, I want to show you a respawn room with a bed and a large box. In total, you will have 4 rooms like that on each side, so you can forget about door campers. Also, you can use them as a quick drop rooms if you are in the middle of a gunfight. However, I don't recommend keeping in these rooms more than 2 sets, because they are very easy to raid. You can get inside the base using one of the 2 entrances. Behind the first door is a window on the left. By opening the second door, you'll create an airlock that will block the entrance. Next, we enter the main core. Here we are greeted by a turret that protects the base from the inside, 2 beds, 2 sleeping bags, 6 furnaces, 2 loot rooms on the sides with lots of boxes and a huge amount of open space. Now, let me show you the shooting floor. To get there, you need to open the ladder hatch. By the way, when it's open, it blocks the entrance to the bunker. On the shooting floor, you will have 3 beds and 3 large boxes, as well as a lot of gaps and pixel peaks in all directions, so defending this base won't be a problem. Also, you will have gaps in the ceiling, through which you can shoot the helicopter. Below, there are even more pixel peaks that will allow you to catch your enemies off guard, because you're practically invisible from the outside. Now, let's go back down to the second floor and take a look at the bunker. As you can see, it's impossible to get to the first floor, because the roof blocks the passage. To open this bunker, respawn on the sleeping bag inside the TC room and break this wooden foundation using an axe or any other weapon. The roof will disappear, revealing the passage above. To close this bunker, build a square foundation here and a roof above it. Upgrade the roof into metal and the foundation into wood, so it's impossible to break it from the outside. That's it. On the first floor, you will have another turret, 2 sleeping bags, a TC room on the left and a loot room with a workbench and lots of storage space on the right. Here's your daily upkeep, which is insanely low for the kind of protection this base provides. So, if you like what you see and you want to use this in your next wipe, please drop a sub and like the video. And now, let's get into the build. The first stage of this base is very easy to build, because all you need is a 1 square at the beginning. Even if you don't have any stone, you can use wood at first. Put a double door in place. Place a TC in the far right corner, add 1 large box on the right, another box on the left, a sleeping bag next to the door, and a small box in the middle. This will be your starter base. You need about 2k stone and 2k wood to build it. Next, go outside. Add a triangle to the front and a square to the left, and close this area with walls and ceilings. Build 2 wall frames here and cover them with double doors. You can use the room on the right however you like, but I prefer placing here a bamboo shelf with 4 barrels, a workbench and 3 small boxes. Go inside the TC room and remove the large box on the left, a small box and a sleeping bag, and place here 3 furnaces, a small box in the middle and a sleeping bag on this triangle. Now, let's make a bunker. Build a twig square in front of the entrance, add 2 triangles on the right, 2 triangles on the left and a high triangle in front. Build 2 walls and ceilings on the left, and repeat the same on the other side. Cover the high triangle with half walls, so it can be soft-sided. Next, place a furnace in front of this wall. This will be your jump up. Make an entrance to this base with a double door on the second floor, another shelf inside it like I'm showing. Jump down and cover these honeycombs with 2 walls, one facing outwards and the other facing inwards. To close this bunker, pick up the furnace and build a roof here. As you can see, now it's impossible to get inside your base from the outside. Also, don't forget to upgrade this foundation into wood, otherwise your enemies will be able to break it from the outside. And to open this bunker, just respawn inside your main core and break this wooden foundation. That's it. Now, let's make the second floor. Build 3 walls on the right, 3 walls on the left, and 2 doorways with double doors in the middle. Cover this floor with ceilings, except for the middle triangle. Here will be the exit to the roof. You can use a furnace as a jump up at first. And finally, cover this passage with 3 double doors on the roof. In the corner to the left of the bunker, make a loot room with 4 large boxes and cover it with a double door. Repeat the same on the right side. Place a locker and a bed on the right side and 3 furnaces on the left side. And also add 2 more double doors in the middle to add some extra protection. On the outside, add 2 more honeycombs in front of your base and build 2 single doorways above to create an entrance. You can use a twig roof as a jump up at first to get rid of door campers. Next, add triangle honeycombs around your base to increase the protection. At this stage, you will need to spend about 25,000 stone in total on this base, which is not so much, considering that there are now 3 walls to the TC. Of course, you can make metal honeycombs if you have enough resources and you need even more protection. It's totally up to you. Now, let's make a normal entrance to this base. Build a square with a roof on the right and cover it with a wall. Repeat the same on the left side, so you will have 2 entrances. Build 2 windows in the middle on the second floor. Add a doorway on the right, cover this area with ceiling, and put a single door and horizontal embrasure in place. And repeat the same on the opposite side. Pick up all double doors on the second floor and replace them with garage doors. And of course, upgrade all ceilings into high wall and walls into metal. Upgrade all walls next to the bunker into high wall and do the same inside your TC room and first loot room on the first floor. And don't forget about garage doors here as well. Now let's build the roof and the shooting floor. Climb to the very top of your base. As you can see, you have 3 squares on different sides. Build a half floor next to this square and add 2 low walls above it. Cover this area with a floor frame and a single doorway, and add 2 triangle roofs on the outside, like I'm showing. Upgrade these roofs to any stone or metal skin that you have to create bigger gaps on the sides, and repeat the same on the remaining 2 sides. Once you've done this, build 2 low walls between the squares, add 2 half walls with floor frames inside, and repeat the same on the remaining sides. Jump to the very top and build 3 ceilings as I show you. Add a half floor in the middle and build 3 low ramps on these squares around. And finally, cover the remaining gaps with triangle roofs. Jump down to the second floor, pick up this furnace and place a ladder hatch here. In addition to being used as a ladder, it also blocks the entrance to the bunker. Next, go up to the shooting floor and replace all double doors with garage doors. Place 1 bed and 1 large box on each square. or if you are not PvP chat, you can make a small farm here. Also, don't forget to cover these doorways with single doors, so nobody can break your beds. Go back down to the second floor and cover your bunker with a ladder hatch. Place the first turret on the shelf above and the second turret inside your main core on the first floor, like I'm showing. To power these turrets, you can place a wind turbine on the roof, or you can place some solar panels on the triangle honeycombs around your base. Finally, let's finish this base by building the remaining 4 honeycombs on the second floor to cover your main core. And for the last step, build 4 respawn rooms with the shop fronts on the outside of your base to see what's going on around you. If you need maximum protection, you can just build the default square honeycombs here instead of these respawn rooms. But in my opinion, it's better to have some additional beds in case of an emergency. Plus, these 4 beds will cover all sides of your base, so it will be impossible to door camp you. What would you change about this base to make it even better? Write your thoughts in the comments below, I'd love to read your opinion. Oh, and by the way, if you want to learn more about Rust, then I'm gonna show you 101 tips and tricks to instantly improve at Rust. These tips will actually make your survival much easier and will save you a lot of time.